Oh, God, this game makes me smile so much that the back of my head hurts.
I know, right?
That was halfway through.
My favorite thing about Lumberjills is the all-around sense of empowerment that all of the player characters get. It's something that, I don't know, I haven't experienced in a whole lot of LARPs, and I really like the wholesome empowerment of it all.
It's very accessible for people who are brand new to this style of gaming and getting up and getting out of that comfort zone. It's also just good for teaching those skills that are fundamental to LARPing as you continue on in this awesome hobby.
My favorite thing about Lumberjills are the spotlight scenes where one player plays their Jill, their character, and the other players play support characters. And the way you set up a spotlight scene is by asking the player what they want, what their goal is for the scene, and how the other characters in the scene can support their Jill.
It really teaches you to help each other tell the best story you can by looking out for each other, and if someone has the spotlight, giving them what they're looking for in their story and being able to talk about that and then make it happen scene after scene. You really get to build a fun, memorable, romantic, silly story together.
I think my favorite part was the control that you had on the outcomes. You know where you're going and you don't know how it's going to get there, but you know it's got a good ending, and you get to be in control of that, and people will support your choices in that.
What really surprised me playing it a second time was that even though I actually played the same character a second time, her story went in a completely different direction, and her character growth too evolved in that way.
I would recommend this game if you're really into something lighthearted but with like stakes as high or as low as you want. If you're used to RPGs, it's a really well-structured LARP that doesn't take like all day, it doesn't take too much like mental preparation, and it sets up a lot of things for you to like make that transition, and it makes the threshold for like the jump from RPG to LARP really easy and structured and fun.
I'm pretty new to LARPing in general, and Lumberjills was just really enchanting and engaging as a first experience with the kind of form. I felt really empowered to be able to play the kind of character that felt really good to me, and I really loved the interactions with the other people that I was playing with.
I love Lumberjills because it is a deep and affecting game without being super dark, and sometimes you just want to fall in love and be happy and not think about all the terrible things happening in the outside world.
I'm a big fan of flirting with your friends in RPGs and LARPs, so just getting to have a game that you get to do that a lot was really fun for me.
I think something that's really cool is how much closer I feel to the friends that I played it with, because you're telling this flirty, romantic story, but at its core, it's about this group of women who form these bonds and get stronger and gain this kind of agency over their lives. And it's amazing to watch them flourish.
It's really wholesome. I think someone said that last night, and it really is. It's just a really sweet, romantic game, and a chance to play people, getting to know themselves, and having a good time going after what they want.
One of my favorite things about it was the friendship and relationship building that goes on throughout the game, not only between your character and the lumberjacks, as well as the relationships that you build along with your fellow players, and the way you build each other up and get to hype each other throughout the game is super cool.